Hello, Aquarius. How are you? I'm getting ready to do your August reading for the 1st through the 7th. I've decided that I will do 4 readings each month to follow up with you guys each week. They won't be long, but they will touch up on the situation that you are in and how it should be dealt with. I'm an intuitive more so than a psychic. So intuitively, I know what these cards mean when they pop up. I know what you're going through. And then Spirit lets me know what advice to give you with regards to how to deal with this particular situation you may be facing. Okay? We have a new moon coming up, a new full moon, okay, in a couple days. And we all know that full moons can sometimes drive people to show their entire ass, right? Ask any hospital or police station. You know, people can't control themselves. Some people really show who they really are on full moon days. So pay attention and just be on the lookout for that, okay? And I feel there was a reason that needed to be said. So let's begin, Aquarius, okay? This is your August 1st through 7th reading for 2018, Aquarius. Okay, so I did a reading before, but I made an error. And so I had to redo it, and I'm redoing it, and it's like the same cards are coming up. The first card in the last reading was the Two of Cups, which represents a spiritual union. I know that we're talking about love in this particular situation, okay? And you are in love. The Death card. Focus. And possibly some assistance. Let's see. Okay. So I'm seeing that something needs to die in order for something to live. I see that there's a need for some focus somewhere, and I see that there's a need for some assistance in building something. So let's talk about this. What needs to die, spirit guides and angels? I see. This card came up last time too. So given the last reading that I did, instead of me explaining all of the cards, I'm just going to let you know what Spirit is revealing, okay? With regards to this love relationship that some of you are in, you went into it a little naively, okay? You didn't have your armor on. You weren't as cautious as you should have been with regards to who you chose, okay? And as a result, this relationship has to die, or the immaturity associated with not being selective with regards to love partners, that has to die. Whether that be the person that you're with or you. Because when it comes to these spiritual unions and these love connections, you guys have to understand these are not games. There is so much exchange when you have these type of intimate relationships with people, Aquarius. And you can't be the Page of Cups when it comes to love. The Page is the youngest of the messengers of love. The youngest, who has to experience the most in order to make the wisest choices with regards to love. So what I'm seeing is the need for maturation with regards to picking love partners for some of you, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, because life is nothing but a growth process. When it comes to this focus, baby, some of y'all need to focus on y'all money, because it looks to me like some of you are trying to build something. The Three of Pentacles represents basically an individual trying to build something, and he's using the help of 2 architects to help him build something. Is something in the way of this? Or what's going on with that, spirit guides and angels? Yes. Yes. Okay. For some of you, you are in a relationship with the type of person that takes, doesn't give very much, okay? As a result, this is what you have to look forward to, but you will not be able to achieve it without focus and self-discipline. So if you're going to stay in this relationship with someone who takes the time that you need to build for yourself and your family what you want to build, right? Like, you don't want to be in a relationship with someone that's going to take away your time or take things away, whether they be tangible or not. Theft can come in many different forms. I feel as though some of you Aquarius need to let so-called loving relationships die that really take away from you and give you nothing. Whereas you have the potential to build whatever it is you want. But you keep getting stuck with these types of people that love to take, and give very little to nothing. And it's the result of not being more meticulous and not having the experience associated with being able to peep these people out and not let them in such close proximity of you and your heart. Okay? Spirit guides and angels, please, what would you like for them to know? Okay. These two cards together, Aquarius, represent pregnancy. Okay, so some of you are pregnant, ladies. So congratulations for that. For those who want to be, and for those of you who are in healthy relationships. For those who are in healthy relationships and may need some guidance, please let me know, spirit guides and angels. What would you like for them to know? You're going to be looking forward to a happy family. This is separate. Okay, so I see. This is a separate situation. So I'm talking, these are the Aquarius who are getting ready to have a baby. I see that positive things are coming your way. Period. You guys are having a baby. But I also see some of you in relationships with someone, right? That is either taking your time or taking something away from something that you're trying to build that will result in the Ten of Pentacles. Financial stability, like big time. And you have to stay focused. And I feel as though this relationship is a distraction to that, especially if this type of activity is a part of the relationship in any form. Let's talk about this theft. Yeah. Some of you Aquarius are dreaming up this magical person, and I almost feel like you guys are in love with the idea of being in love. Not so much who this person really is. I feel as though you guys don't know who this person really is. I feel like you've dreamt them up in a way. You made them who you wanted them to be in your mind. I've done it. We've all done it. And so this is like a reading that is saying, you know, be real with yourself. Evaluate this relationship. Am I telling you to choose money over love? No. I'm telling you that you have the potential to be financially stable for a very long time. You're willing to put in the work to get it done. You know that it takes focus and self-discipline. And if you're in love or in a relationship with someone who is stealing from you because you are creating in your mind a situation that is better than it really is, that has to die. You have to be honest with yourself and say, is this relationship serving me at all? Am I in a relationship with someone that really literally just takes and takes and takes and takes? Yeah, some of you are in a relationship with someone where, guess what? Some things come before you quite often. And you spend so much time trying to like babysit the situation to where it's taking time away and stealing your time. I feel like Time is what's being stolen from you working on your ability to be financially stable in the best way possible. And what is required is focus and self-discipline. That's your major arcana. That's your energy for sure. This death card is your energy for sure. What needs to die is your ability, your inability to see these types of characteristics in people. Okay? And what needs to die is enslaved behavior. Don't let this type of behavior into your space, because this one has nothing to give. This one's a liar, and this one ain't got nothing to give but temporary pleasures and permanent scars. Not that you can't overcome them, but it's certainly not necessary when you could be working on this instead. And I feel as though this is the energy of the individual that you may feel like you want to save them. You may feel like you want to see the best in them only. But really and truly, they're showing you who they are. And so the Queen of Cups, she understands the cause and effects of how her actions affect others with regards to her emotional stability. And so I feel as though some of you are asking yourself, like, if I end this relationship with this person emotionally, like, I know this person's going to be crushed, because really and truly, you're on the up and up right now. You have the potential to make it happen. They have a lot of learning to do still. And you're thinking about how ending a relationship that you're not benefiting from in any way, shape, or form. See, relationships are partnerships. There's a give and there's a take. I'm clearly seeing a taker. And this person is taking because they have some habits. You don't have the habits, they do, but you're the one that has to deal with it because you're with them and you do love them, and I see that. The spirit guides and angels, let's close them out and let them know what their potential is. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is a messenger of money. The Hanged Man upside down. Okay, look, I'm being forced to have to do some upside downs because that's what's coming up. Okay, look. The Page of Pentacles is an individual who comes to you and gives you news of work. Okay, if you are so engulfed in this relationship with this person, you may not see this person when it comes. The Hanged Man upside down represents a form of confusion and a form of not really ready to make the sacrifices necessary to put the work in for what you have the potential to receive. Okay, that's just really the bottom line as to what I'm saying. Okay, some of you are in relationships with people who are not putting in the work, who are not making the sacrifice. However, there are opportunities all around you financially that you're unable to see because you're in a relationship with a taker and not a giver, okay? They're not putting in any work. They're not making any sacrifice in the relationship. You're trying to build something, and I'm going to be honest with you, based on what I see in these cards, for some of you, this is hitting hard. You're not going to be able to make the achievements that you want to with this type of energy around you, with this person around you. You can do better. And for those of you getting ready to have a baby, congratulations. Okay? I'd like to pull 3 more cards with regards to finance for those who want to know. Some of you are moving on with regards to finance. You felt that it was the logical decision to do so because you came up with something new and better, and you're planting a new seed, and you're going to water it, and you're going to nurture it, and it's going to grow. So, new beginning with regards to finances. It's screaming at me. Can't you hear it, Aquarius? This is where your focus ought to be, okay? Some of you need to move on from things that are just not serving you anymore, okay? Make the logical decisions that you need to make that will lead you to financial stability and this new beginning that is being offered to you, okay? And this is for the 1st through the 7th. Keep your eyes open, because some money opportunities are going to begin rolling in, and you're not going to even believe or know where they're coming from. Like, where is this coming from? All of a sudden, like, all of these opportunities are opening up for me. Yeah, because you let go of the baggage. You let go of the daydreaming of what you were hoping that this relationship was going to be. You let go of the enslaved behavior that this person is carrying. And this person is taking away from you. I feel like they're taking time away from you, and it's distracting you from a new beginning that is like really amazing. So move on is what you're being told. For those of you who know that this resonated with you, I ask that you hit like and subscribe and leave your comments. So it looks to me in August, you're going to start doing some cleanup. Awesome. Because you don't need anybody in your way right now. All right? So love yourself, know your worth, and namaste.